feeling? By the way, you guys are here because of my book. My first ever book. My memoir. So it's really a huge milestone. And thank you so much. Firstly, I just want to thank God to see this day. I know when it started, it was just thoughts, putting everything together, the whole editing session, and now seeing that I'm actually launching my first ever book. I'm so proud of myself. So my first memoir is called More Than a Crown. By the way, that name is very beautiful, it's very deep. And when I came with that name, I wanted something that defines, because maybe a quick background story, when I became Miss Rwanda, that's when everybody knew me, right? Is it true? No, I mean, that's when most of the people, right? Guys, don't lie, it's okay. So, of course, everybody knew me as Miss Rwanda 2020, but before the crown, there was a Naomi. There was a Naomi before the crown, there was a Naomi with the crown, and now there's a Naomi after the crown. I've always wanted to be a mother, even before I got married. The rumors started on Instagram. In Rwanda, they often joke that the gestation period is only 6 months, as they suspiciously whisper that the weddings are bought on pregnancy. Not only does this distract from what should be one of the happiest days of one's life, but it also puts a lot of pressure on the couple on a subject that should be no one else's business. A pressure that you can't beat. You're either too pregnant or you're not pregnant enough. She's getting married because she's pregnant. What a shame. Then I got married and my belly stayed the same size. Now they started zooming in and out. They saw no change at all. They realized I wasn't pregnant. Now the narrative changed. Why isn't she getting pregnant? Why are you giving us a baby? Do you think you should get checked at the doctor? I have passed everyone monitoring my Marshall status, and now we're all monitoring my womb status. I've had days when I wanted to give up, days when I thought this is too much, I can't make it. I've been bullied, judged, misunderstood. I've carried shame for things I couldn't control. I've endured whispers, opinions, and expectations that weighted heavier than I could bear. I've stood on stages as Miss Rwanda smiling for the cameras, while inside I felt small and broken. I've walked into rooms where I was celebrated, yet deep down I questioned if I even belonged there. I've been the girl who looked strong in public but cried in private, praying to God that He would take away the heaviness in my heart.
I wish you a lot of success, a lot of readers,
yes.
And we will keep following you.
Thank you so much, Minister. I know that I had a successful launch, which I'm proud of. I was really excited. So usually I'm the kind of person who doesn't really expect things, but this went beyond than my expectations. So I'm truly, truly grateful and honored. Whoever came here, honestly, I'm really, really honored. The most beautiful moment from this launch, I think it was when I first made my speech, because, no, take it back. Actually, it was when I was signing the books for people, and I was not really expecting those. Like, it was 100 people. That was crazy, you know. That really made me think, you're actually an author, girl. Like, wow. Yeah. The message that I want them to take from the book is you are more than the crown that people give you, and I just want to inspire each and every one of you who feel unseen, misunderstood by the society, that your purpose is way bigger than anything, than what everybody label you. Don't let anybody define you. Always move forward, and whoever is going to follow you, they will. They will, 100%.
More importantly, this is something that Africa needs. Not just any book, but a memoir by a young, accomplished, intelligent Rwandan woman. Shortly after our wedding, Naomi got busy, turning notes into sentences, sentences into paragraphs, and those paragraphs into chapters. There were moments I loved, hearing childhood stories and memories, learning more about the young girl who would go on to become Miss Rwanda, and later, the woman I fell in love with. Thank you to the sponsors, our production teams, and organizations who donated books for believing in Naomi's story. Thank you to everyone who showed up to this book launch. And thank you to our author, my wife, Naomie Nishimwe. For always having the courage to be yourself and inspiring everyone around you to do the same. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening.
The most chapter that I loved from the book, I think every chapter, I love all of them, but I think chapter 10.
What does it talk about?
It talks about the strongest soldier. You know, the chapter is the strongest soldier, and what I really talk about is my faith with God and how it's actually the last chapter. So everything you're gonna read and how I really overcame it, and now I'm here sharing everything with you. It makes me the strongest soldier. I also give a small message to the people, and I think when they read it, it's like the last message that I give to the people. I'm trying to be relatable, sharing my experience, but how I actually came out of it. The moment that will make me feel like this book is really successful is when I think when people are dreaming big, they're believing in themselves to push hard, you know, just removing yourself from your comfort zone and just do something you're comfortable of doing, you know. Writing a book is hard, but it's also scary because you're also sharing things with the society. But I just want you to dream big, believe in yourself, whatever you're dreaming to do, just go for it, you know, because at the end of the day, this is your life and you are the leader of your life. So I think that will make it as successful. Taking the books to high schools is important to me because when you're a content creator, you always have your insights, you know, as we call it insights, people, the audience that follows you. And most people are in the range of like 15 to 20, and most of them are in high school. So I also want to give back to those girls. I also want to show them that I support them, and seeing people who bought so many books for the girls, like I really, really appreciate it. What inspired me to take this book to other countries like Kenya, the US, Europe, it's also I have a huge following from there, you know, and people have been asking me, hey, can you come here? Can you come there? So I'm really, really trying to just like go everywhere, you know, so that my people inspired me. I just hope we create a community where people can share their thoughts without being judged, and also a community that uplifts each other. You guys have been really my ride or dies, and there's no way I'm gonna give up on you because you never did. And if I'm doing this, I'm just doing this because of you, because of the person who's watching this video. And where you can find the book, you can find, if you're here in Rwanda, you can find it on the Imaginary website. And if you are in Uganda, Kenya, we're really trying our best to bring the books. And if you're outside Africa, you can find the books on Amazon. It's available. Thank you very much.
Thank you.